It always seems impossible until it's done. Understanding the difference, emotional intelligence and social intelligence. Do we understand the difference between the two? One is more internal and another is more external, but they both come together and have a balance. And when we get this balance, or we develop this balance, we're better able to communicate. And that's what this video is going to be all about. It's going to be about communicating and how do we communicate and how do we develop an attachment, but also at the same time understanding that communication is 70% body language. Yeah, 70%. It's not really what comes up out of your mouth. It's your facial figures, your gestures, and those things, they say a lot before you even begin to speak to that other person. And as I said in some of my other videos, the loudest voice is the one that is in your head, not the ones that are in the room. And getting to understand a little bit about emotional intelligence, I'm not going to go very deep into it just yet, but I will be running a series on emotional intelligence and social intelligence. My goal right now is just to bring awareness to the two. Also, maybe to help someone to begin to understand the difference between the two. Because once we begin to understand the difference between the two, our communication becomes that much more effective with whoever our audience is. And our audience is not, our biggest audience is not the people that are on the stage or outside. Our biggest audiences are the ones that are in our home. Our children, our mate, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, and our fathers, and our friends. Those are our audience. But also, when they're speaking, they become the speaker and we become the audience. As the audience, what is it that we're supposed to do? We're supposed to practice some social intelligence. But also at the same time, we have to notice the emotional intelligence of what the speaker is saying. We have to become empathetic, feeling what the speaker is trying to convey to us. So that way, after they convey what they're saying to us, we'll know how to properly respond. Now, on the social side, right? On the social side, this is, more so the outside. When we're outside and we're dealing with the public, we're dealing with our boss, we're dealing with co-workers, right? Every day is not the same for people. Today, they could be happy. Tomorrow, they could have a frown on their face. But in understanding the emotional intelligence, not just internal within us, but also that of the other individual, we're better able to communicate with that person. Because as we know, there are a lot of fights, turmoil, and wars that are fought and that are being fought over lack of proper, effective communication. Now, once again, like I said, I'm just here to bring about a little bit of awareness to the two, because once I got to know the difference between the two, it taught me first how to understand my emotions, understand what the feelings that I was going through within me before I engaged with someone else or in the midst of engaging with someone else. Why am I feeling this certain feeling? And what is that feeling that I'm feeling? And it also taught me how to be more proactive instead of being reactive in understanding and listening and feeling what the other person is saying and what are they trying to convey really without words? So on my notes here, so it says on some of the notes that I took, listening. And listening is a skill. Deep listening is a skill. Because sometimes what happens is, as the speaker is speaking, which could be your kids, your friend, your coworker, your mate, we have something else going on in our minds. We have a voice going on in our mind, or we're already preparing with an answer or response while the speaker is still speaking. We haven't been able to shut that inner voice down. That inner voice is still talking. So we've already come up with a response. So really, we're not even being present. And more so, we're not giving that person the proper space that they deserve. Because when we speak, we want to have the proper space that we deserve. Because if we don't get the proper space that we deserve, that means what? That the other person is disengaged, the other person didn't hear us, didn't understand us, and can't feel what we're saying. You see that word I'm using, feel? Feel is an emotion, okay? Involves building self-awareness, practicing emotional regulation and empathy, and social skills. We all got to go outside. We can't stay stuck in the house. And there are some that don't understand what an emotion is. Better yet, there's some that don't understand it, social intelligence, and that means how to engage with someone that they don't know. But once again, I'm not going to go too much in this right now. I just wanted to bring attention to it. I will be coming back on my next video. Well, maybe not the next video, but I will be coming back with more on this, because I believe right now, in the day of AI, artificial intelligence, LLMs, large language models, and all these other apps that they're coming out with to speak for you, to write for you, to talk, to talk for you. Neuroplasticity. Do you know what that is? I'm about to tell you. It's the brain's ability to change and adapt to different stimuli. And the brain is a muscle. If we do not use our muscle, what happens to it? The muscle becomes weak and becomes dormant. When it becomes weak and becomes dormant, then it fails, it breaks down. And once again, in this day and age of AI and LLMs and all this other stuff happening, a large language model or AI don't feel. It has no connection. It cannot make a connection. Because keep in mind now, AI, they're telling you what it is. Artificial intelligence. Anything artificial has no health benefit. So please keep that in mind. So once again, like I said, I just wanted to bring a small understanding to this, just something brief. And I will come back and we will elaborate more. And if you would like to know more and you're interested in this, please comment, send a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely come back with more. And also, if there was something that I said that was wrong, I'm open for correction, because we teach that which we need most. So there's reciprocity in this. I've learned something, so I want to teach you. And you know something that I may not know, so teach me so I can teach someone else. So we can send ripples through our community, and we can begin to communicate on a much better level. We can begin to communicate on an effective level. We can begin to communicate in a connecting level and a growing level. Each one teach one, each one reach one. Right now we're so divided that even saying hello in the morning, and I'm sure you see it, people have frowns on their face, so they say, what the heck are you saying hello to me for? It's not a good day. And beginning to understand the emotional the emotional turmoil that's happening in today's society, we're better able to deal with the next person without mirroring that person's emotion. They're angry, so we get angry. No, we ain't supposed to do that. So that's another topic I'll be talking about, mirrored emotions. So once again, Tony Davis coming to you from Mastermind Organized Effort Public Speaking Leadership Academy. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time, and once again, let's grow together, let's learn together, and let's engage on a deeper level than the superficial. Thank you so much.